Hello, beautiful strangers. Welcome to Cat React. I'm Cat and I react to old movies. If that's something that interests you, then I highly recommend that you subscribe. That would really do me a great favor. Today, I'll be reacting to a film called Couch Trip. It stars Dan Aykroyd, Walter Matthau, and a whole bunch of other people. No idea what this film is about. Couch Trip doesn't really tell me anything. I'm guessing it might be something about a guy who's just on his couch all the time, or I don't know. No idea, I've never heard of this film, but it was suggested. And as you guys know, I take suggestions down in the comment section below. So if you have any films that you want me to react to, just comment down below and I'll go through it, add it on my list, and I'll then react to it. But keep in mind, the list is growing by the minute, literally. So my list of films is long. So you might suggest a film, but I might not react to it right away. But today I'm gonna watch Couch Trip, and I'm actually quite excited because I love Walter Matthau. He's one of my all-time favorites. Dan Aykroyd, yeah, he's in every film from the 80s and 90s. Every film. Like, if he's not a main character, he's a side character. Or if he's not a side character, he's an extra. Or he's everywhere. So, I don't know, I've never really been a Dan Aykroyd fan. But Walter Matthau never fails. So, I am excited to check this one out. If you want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great. Hop on and let's go.
Every man has a tiny vagina, and every woman has a tiny penis. Very, very tiny, but it's there.
This isn't a horror film, is it? Because I have failed before, where I started watching a film that I didn't think was a horror film, and I sort of accidentally tricked myself. Oh!
Lopez! I'm here for you. I'm here to listen.
Up yours, man.
What I hear you saying is up mine, man. And that's really good. Listen, because you're starting to work out some of your anger.
You suck at this.
I hear you.
No. You hear what he's saying, but you don't really hear it. Are you getting him off the ledge? No.
Hi, Lopez. Burns? What the heck are you two guys doing out here tonight?
Get out of here, Burns.
I want to talk to Burns.
I don't give a shit what you want, Lopez!
He's the man on the ledge. You give in to every demand he has.
So, what's the thinking here, Lopez?
There's no plan.
I'm thinking I can fly. And if not, who gives a shit?
And what about our dreams, man?
To hell with it. I'm jumping.
Wait.
Even if he jumps, they're ready for him. They're gonna catch him. He's not gonna die.
You hate Dr. Baird, don't you?
I hate the miserable bastard.
Just think how awful you could make him feel if I can talk you off this ledge and succeed where he failed.
Now that's how you do it.
Get in here, Burns.
All those people down there have come here expecting someone to jump.
Did he survive? Did he survive? That is the big question.
You've been in bed for 2 weeks.
So?
You're a psychiatrist. Don't you think that's odd?
No.
I really think this is one of your worst depressions.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not depressed? I just need space.
I love you, George.
I can't deal with that either.
Time to say goodbye.
Why are everybody so suicidal in this film? Like, that's not okay. That's... Ooh. Sweetheart, that's a little bit too much.
Thrown out of Cornell, dumped by the Army, sentenced to 4 years in Joliet for computer fraud.
I'm a pathetic human being, sir.
No, you're just a little bit flawed. Nothing wrong with that.
Do I at least get points for self-knowledge?
No, what you get, Mr. Smartass, is your transfer back to prison. I know you're not crazy.
He lied to get out of it. He's a genius.
I did not have a nervous breakdown, and I did not try to kill myself.
You did. You absolutely did, love. You dumped the entire bottle in your hand.
I've got to get out of L.A. I'm being constantly recognized. I'm not getting any rest.
George, you're in no shape to go anywhere.
Actually, Vera, George has a point. People find out he's had a you-know-what. He tried to commit you-know-what. It would be very bad for business.
I need to find a replacement. Someone who can take over my practice without really curing anyone. Someone who could continue my radio show without helping anyone and making me look bad.
Find me some convention in London so I can write it off. Well, I just want to go to sleep.
Is his wife cheating on him on top of everything else? Boy, slowly starting to understand this guy.
Open your mouth, Lopez.
Well, I'm going to hydrotherapy.
Oh, Watkins, I'm so sorry.
Fever!
Oh, Harvey, it's so wrong. He's my husband. You're his lawyer and best friend.
I
I think I found the perfect guy. He's in Chicago.
Good. Who is he?
His name's Dr. Lawrence Barrett. He's chief psychiatrist for the Cicero County Corrections Mental Facility.
Burns, you're a smartass. Now, your smartass is going back to prison.
They won't take me.
Oh, you convinced them you were crazy.
I can't really take Dan Aykroyd seriously as a smartass. I'm used to seeing him in this like authoritarian roles, aside from Ghostbusters.
And with you out of my way, I can take my vacation in peace. Yes. Lopez is screaming his head off in solitary.
He's just not convincing. He's not selling it to me that he's a smartass. He looks like this suburban dad who should be out there punishing his teenage daughters for getting into trouble, finding boyfriends he doesn't like, and breaking curfew. He does not look like a teenage smartass, like I think he's going for here.
Hello, may I speak to Dr. Baird, please?
This is Dr. Baird.
This is Harvey Michaels. I'm the attorney for the Greater Los Angeles Neuropsychiatric Society. I'm calling on behalf of Dr. George Maitland.
How is the old fraud?
Well, Dr. Maitland had to leave suddenly for Europe, and he asked me to find a replacement for him while he was away.
Well, what kind of money are we talking about here?
Well, I'd say Dr. Maitland makes in the vicinity of, we'll give or take, a few dollars, say $1 million a year.
I'm coming there.
Great.
Alright, he might not be convincing as a smartass, but I hope he's gonna be convincing as a professional bullshitter. Because this is going to be interesting.
Even if you made it out of the building, how do you expect to get past the guard gate?
That's where you come in. I was hoping that you could park your car out front with the keys above the sun visor.
Because she's gonna lose her job.
I believe you have a prepaid ticket for Baird.
Dr. Baird?
Yeah, doctor. That's me.
All set, Dr. Baird. Your flight will be boarding at gate 7.
What? No passport? No ID? No identification? Nothing? Wow, life was simpler in the 80s, wasn't it? You could just jump on a plane on someone else's name and nobody questioned it.
Captain, thanks for letting me sit in your lap. I felt like an 8-year-old kid, really. All right. Oh, hey, I'm Baird. Hey, I'm Dr. Baird. Hey, I just saw my name on your sign. Should I give you my fingerprint chart?
No identification. Give her some ID.
I'm Dr. Lawrence Baird. I was contacted by Harvey Michaels. I'm supposed to be filling in for Dr. George Maitland.
Not what I was expecting.
Oh?
What? Wait, okay, so she doesn't know him. So she just assumed that he would be looking like something else. And when she didn't get what she expected, she just like, oh no, he's not here.
I'm just dressed a little hipper than you thought, huh?
I'm Maitland's associate, Dr. Rollins.
Trees suffer too. Palm, elm, oleander, eucalyptus.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen him with this much hair. Oh my god. I'm digging this.
He's a station manager and producer of your radio show.
How do you do? Radio show.
Welcome to LA, Doc. Sir?
Yes?
I'm telling you, Walter Matthau has always been old. I don't think he has ever looked young.
Those pants look familiar. That stripe down there.
Of course they look familiar to you. If you've got a subscription to Gentleman's Quarterly.
Here.
You can spare more than a dime.
I got these Hurry Christmas.
I'm having a conversation. There's a police. Help! Police brutality!
Is this really necessary?
Oh. All of a sudden, the rich Beverly Hills doctor cares. Isn't that touching?
This man's a menace to society.
No, he's not. He's Walter Matthau. He's the greatest.
So where are they going to take him anyway?
If he's lucky, LA County Psychiatric.
He's not crazy.
Your clothes will be delivered before lunch.
Thank you, doctor.
No trouble, Doctor.
But surely there must be now a statewide manhunt for him. Because not only was he a mental institution inmate, he was a prison inmate. So he's probably considered dangerous.
Lawrence.
Harvey.
My assistant, Perry Coleman.
How do you do?
Dr. Baird.
By the way, Harvey, how long does this job last?
At least 6 months.
6 months will cost you $500,000. I'd like 200,000 up front.
We made what, 30,000? We're thinking of offering you in the neighborhood of 50,000.
I don't like it when things are near your eye. So this was not a pleasant scene?
Fine. I'm histoire.
I think we all want to make this work. I'll just have to call Dr. Maitland.
After all, it's his money.
Yeah, see, this is more of a Dan Aykroyd that I am comfortable with.
I have something to confess to you. I can't keep it inside anymore.
What is it, George?
What did he do? Kill someone?
I had sex with a patient.
You had sex with one of your patients?
Oh, come on, don't you act like a moral warrior here. You're sleeping with his best friend.
Dr. Maitland?
Yes.
Phone call for you, sir.
Hello?
Hi, George. Harvey.
What do you want?
We have to talk.
This isn't a good time. What is it?
Baird. He's being tough. He wants $200,000 up front.
I will not be held up for $200,000 up front.
George. You want your radio patients tuning to another station? Now, come on, buddy. Be smart.
Get a receipt.
Beautiful, Hendricks. Don't ever change, babe.
Welcome to Mind Your Mind, the program that invites you, the radio audience, to phone in and discuss your problems with qualified psychiatrists. Today, substituting for Dr. George Maitland, Dr. Lawrence Baird.
We're on the air with Dr. Lawrence Baird, and we're going to take a break for commercial now. Hang gliding is a fun sport, but sometimes accidents happen. If you have a loved one whose wings may have folded up in mid-soar, the National Hang Gliding Club President's Memorial Foundation can help with counseling and discounts on new replacement equipment.
I know this is not supposed to be funny, but I am picturing a person who's hand gliding and then, and falls to the ground and dies. And that is just such a common problem that they now have to put an ad on the radio to guide their loved ones where to go to mourn.
The phone lines are jammed. Oh, dear. Well, start writing our apology to the FCC.
All right, here's what you do. Next time that asshole comes onto you, you grab the son of a bitch by the balls and give him a good yank. If that doesn't fix his little red pig of a wagon, you call me and I'll come down there and deal with that fuck, okay?
Yes, doctor.
Next call, Caroline. You're on the air with
say
Dr. Lawrence
fuck?
Baird.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to write a long list of apologies.
How many negative calls? None of them. They all want to talk to Baird.
See? The dude's amazing. I would definitely want to talk to him. Plus, if I was on the radio, this is what I would do.
Just the mention of the word sex, and I...
Okay, it sounds to me, sitting here several miles away, that you have a case of premature ejaculation, and a pretty severe one at that. The first thing I'd suggest is not to feel too bad about it. You know, it happens to all men at some point in their lives. Think about something that could not possibly arouse you.
Like your grandmother.
Fixing the transmission in a 1961 Dodge Shift-O-Matic. That's what always works for me. Okay, Yuri, you are getting sexually excited as I sit here and talk about transmission repair.
Here's a message from someone who didn't want to talk on the air.
Yeah.
He says he's a friend of yours from this morning, and he knows where you got your pants.
Donald Becker. He's your garden variety misfit. Here, sign all 5 copies. Dr. Baird has generously given his personal guarantee for Donald Becker.
Hello, Grandpa, with that awesome freaky hair.
Those pants you were wearing, prison issue in Texas, Arkansas, and Illinois. I had a friend who was buried in them.
Oh.
Even though the son of a bitch who sold them to me swore they were one of a kind.
You don't seem like a doctor to me. You look like a malcontent misfit who skirted around society's edges and never done shit.
Takes one to know one, I guess.
So either you share the wealth with me, or you share the cell with me.
I love him so much.
Really mellow out.
Before you get too mellow, give me the rest of those drugs.
What are you...
Oh no, the birds are gonna eat it, aren't they?
My pills, my maintenance dose.
Yes, that's a one-way ticket to Mexico City.
Is he charging all this to Lawrence Baird?
Why do I have to come with you? I could be so happy here.
A, because you're in my custody. B, I don't trust you, and C, the maids refuse to clean the room with you in it.
I need your help now. I'm having a power struggle with my maid, and she's winning.
Mrs. Goober, history teaches us, among other things, that most power struggles are based on money and/or religion. Now, did you have any religious differences with your maid?
Is Walter a klepto?
Anybody have a pen? Thank you.
Your 5 minutes are up. What are you going to do?
Thank you very much, patients, for coming to our free therapy session today. As announced on the radio, all therapy and treatment today is absolutely free. The buses have been categorized as to particular condition and ailment. All sexual malfunctions and dysfunctions on bus number 1. On board, please. Thank you very much. Premature ejaculators and non-ejaculators. Nymphomaniacs. Bus number 5, all other forms of obsessive compulsive behavior. And bus number 6, schizophrenics.
Well, actually, schizophrenics, you get to choose between 1 and 6, and bus number 6, all others, please.
Hey, Dr. Barrett, I'm Dan Peterson, head of promotion. Hey, this is a wonderful thing you're doing here, just wonderful.
Well, hey, thanks for giving us the seats. Hot dog?
Thank you, Doctor.
Hot dog, Becker.
I hate hot dogs.
No. Getting cured?
Oh, not yet, but I'm gonna get it.
All right. Fabulous, wasn't it?
Walter, honey, I love you so much, but could you please be a little bit more neat when doing this? This is messy.
You are the strangest shrink I've ever met.
Good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. Tea time in England and therapy time here in the Southland. I am Dr. Lawrence Baird.
When was the last time you saw ratings go up like this in 2 days?
He's got something, doesn't he?
He cares. That's the secret. It's in his voice.
And I'm thinking now that if he's so popular, do they want the other guy to come back?
All right, this is a very, very abnormal problem, and certainly the first we've had on the show. I think that immediately you should seek professional help and counseling, because using an electric drill on the human skull is something that, well, we really shouldn't do.
Give me your first name.
No.
And give me one letter in your first name. Aren't I entitled to that?
E. Drop it.
E. I've had an affair for the last year and a half.
Who is he?
I can't tell you.
Why?
He's a friend of yours.
No friend of mine would ever sleep with you, because if he did, I would kill him.
Maitland's history. Histoire. You're hot, Larry. So what do you think of a self-help video series? We don't want to stop there. I mean, that thing you did on the buses was just the beginning. Ocean liners, whole thousands. Now, tomorrow night, Maitland's getting the Glands Award, and I want you to accept it for him.
Why is he there, though? What is his relevance?
Perry, have a contract drawn up.
Contract?
Now, don't worry, it's only for 7 years, and remember.
Only? For 7 years only? It's a hell of a long time to commit to something under a false name.
You know, I had fun tonight. I finally found a place I fit in as well as I do the Nut House, Beverly Hills.
That's what I like about you. You talk straight. It's hard not to trust you.
You'll learn.
Isn't it illegal to pretend to be a doctor of any sort if you're not? I am so confused right now.
Excuse me, is this seat taken? So, we're two Yanks abroad.
Okay. Now, as most of you know, I'm Icelandic, but I live in the UK. If I saw an Icelandic person, if I just heard them speak Icelandic or whatever, I wouldn't immediately tackle them and be like, hey, another Icelander, let's be friends. No. I treat them just the same as other strangers. Why did he just like, hey, American, I'm gonna sit with him? Strange. You don't know this man. Leave him alone.
Where's your practice?
L.A.
Mine's in Chicago.
Ah!
Nothing about this strikes you as odd, love?
I'm telling you, Cicero County Hospital has got to be the most depressing hospital in the history of medicine.
Did you say Cicero County Hospital?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Dr. Baird?
That's me.
No, you're not Dr. Baird. Dr. Baird's in my office in L.A.
I think I ought to know who I am better than you do. I'm Dr. Lawrence Baird.
Well, what are you doing here?
Just what you're doing, eating lunch.
Loud Americans, pipe it down.
Here's your parking pass for the big dinner tonight, and your tux has been delivered to the hotel.
It's amazing. Nobody has checked this guy's background.
Can I interest you in some lunch?
I can have lunch, but you can take me to dinner.
They're ringing my office in Beverly Hills. If Dr. Lawrence Baird answers, you've got a problem. Baird, I'm gonna kill Michaels!
When did you find out?
Just now.
What?
Who told you?
Who cares? Some doctor from Chicago.
Well, he's telling everybody. I thought I was the only one who knew.
Are you sure? You knew how?
He's the one I've been having the affair with.
Woo. Oops.
You've been having an affair with Harvey Michaels?
They say I'm doing my radio show.
Yeah. Don't you just hate it when you're doing stuff you're not aware of? So annoying. So annoying.
Any calls?
No.
Is this what you're looking for, Doc?
Walter! Why would you do this to me? I adore you. Why would you do this to me?
You don't want to skip south of the border with me?
Oh, Becker.
Hi. You're not dressed yet? We're gonna be late.
They'll wait for you, Doctor.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm the prime attraction.
You are a real doctor, aren't you, Dr. Lawrence Baird?
She knows, and he knows that she knows.
Who told you?
The real Dr. Baird. Don't worry. I didn't give you away. I covered your ass.
Is he here? I thought he was at some kind of bank. Will you stop following me? I told you to stay in the cab.
We gotta keep things quiet, Casey.
And I've got to get my $200,000 back.
I'm calling the cops. Time
Here's your money.
And here's your contract.
I'll speed read this and get back to you with some addendums.
Fair enough, pal.
Fair enough. Wow. Okay. You know what? You guys are way too trusting. He's walking out of there with $200,000. He hasn't signed anything, and they're just like, yeah, fair enough. Ooh.
Please help me!
Who are you, and what are you doing in Dr. Baird's closet?
I'm Dr. Baird.
Sure you are. That's how come you're locked in his closet.
The real reason we're here tonight is to honor our Dr. George Maitland.
Enough! Ah! Free scumbag! Get in the closet.
He's lost it.
If Dr. George Maitland could have been here tonight, he would be most honored with this award.
He would be most shocked.
But
Hello, Harvey.
You're supposed to be in London.
Well, we were going to tour the countryside, but Vera decided she wanted to come back to fuck you again. You gave my money to the wrong man.
No, George.
That's not fair. George, if you go out there in this condition, everyone will know the kind of man you really are.
I'm sorry, this is by invitation only.
Well, I'm Dr. Baird.
I don't think so.
I assure you, I am Dr. Baird. I'm a legitimate psychiatrist, and this is a legitimate psychiatrist dinner!
Where are all the IDs? This could be easily proven with an ID.
Get your hands off me!
My goodness, what do we have here?
Where's my money? Don't worry about the money. As soon as the dinner's over, we'll get Baird, or whatever his name is. We'll take him outside. We'll grab the briefcase with the cash.
George, quick, he's getting away. Hurry!
Clear, please. Track, clear, please. Watch your stuff, chicken rolls, folks.
Listen to me. I am Dr. Baird.
Our helicopter up in the sky, we're getting a very clear picture now. The man seems to be dressed all in black in some sort of ministerial suit of clothing. Man's name is Donald Becker, one Donald Becker. If there is a relative out there who knows Donald Becker, could you please make your way to the Hollywood sign? Be of use to some of these people and help talking this man down and calming him down.
Please don't do this.
A very, very distressful
Please don't do
time
this
for
to me,
Donald.
Becker.
Where are you now, Baird?
In first class, Becker.
That looks like Dr. Lawrence Baird, who's over for Dr. George. Dr. Baird, there's a rumor that this man is your patient. Is this true? And if so, how does it reflect on your treatment of him?
Badly. But maybe he won't live to spread the word.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Isn't anybody going to stop him?
It really is a magnificent...
Good shot, George.
Yeah, great. He definitely showed him. Yeah. He definitely stopped Dr. Baird by shooting up this lady's TV. I hope he pays her.
Decided to come back, have you?
I can't see my money.
You're a doctor. Act concerned.
You don't think I'm concerned? You give away my $200,000 and sleep with my wife?
Yeah, he's... Oh, wow. He's lost it. He is gone.
Right, a man's life is at stake.
Guess whose?
What do you want?
What do I want? What do you want? You're the one who was screaming all over local TV for me.
I just wanted you to watch me jump.
Bullshit. You wanted me here. You take this key, go to the airport, get my $200,000, and start a new life.
Why did you come back?
You were wrong when you said I deserted you, but you were right about the pants. Size 38 crazy.
What?
Prison issue. John William Burns, Jr., inmate number 7474505B. Current status escaped and at large.
Here, you better take back your key.
Absolutely not. My offer still stands. You keep it.
They're gonna lock me up.
Don't count on it. You don't want him. He's not a criminal. He hasn't done anything wrong. It's not his fault. It's my fault. Let him go.
Release the other guy.
I know I said that Dan Aykroyd isn't my favorite, and I still stand by that. However, I love him now for doing this to my dear Walter.
You took my money!
Are you Maitland?
You're damn right, George. This is no time for violence. Wrong, Harvey. Holy shit!
Are you seriously gonna shoot someone with all those cops around? Are you sure you wanna do this?
I'm your friend. You banged my wife for a year and a half?
The alleged assailant is allegedly Dr. George Maitland, another Los Angeles psychiatrist.
Hi, I'm Dr. Baird.
Fuck, well, you look a little bit deranged, love.
I hear you saying you're Dr. Lawrence Baird.
I am Dr. Baird, though. I really am. I'm Dr. Baird.
I hear you, I really do. Up Astorazine to 500 milligrams. Dr. Maitland?
I'm not sick.
I'm just crazy.
I just need space.
.33 David, we got a 902T at Pacific Coast Highway and Decker Canyon.
There's a woman trapped in there!
Becker? Oh, she's gone full Bonnie and Clyde.
Hold still while I get these off.
You really are everything a guy could want.
Shit! Good luck, boys.
You're not coming with us?
This is it for me.
But I don't want you, Becker. I want the girl. This isn't fair.
Life isn't fair. Hop on.
Becker, I take back everything I ever said about you. You really are crazy. How far do you think we're gonna get on this thing?
To Monte Carlo!
On a motorcycle.
No! On Harvey's yacht!
Becker, there are worse things than being crazy.
Alright, let's talk about it. Okay, that was me watching Couch Trip. I liked it, even though it starred Dan Aykroyd, who is not my favorite. It's just Walter Matthau obviously pulled this film way up, but I liked how they sort of portrayed the crazies as the sane ones. Both of the doctors ended up in the psyche, so they sort of twisted the roles. Film with a Walter Matthau can't go wrong, so I enjoyed this one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe either. I love it when I see new subscribers, new faces, new comments. I love it. I'll see you in the next video.